So,
all right. So now that we've cleansed the palate with a little Key and Peele on YouTube.
Yes.
I showed him some of the
local
stuff.
customs.
Local customs. Anyway, Logan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck me. This movie was depressing.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was very good. It was very long, and it did feel. I felt its length, but unfortunately, it didn't. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad thing.
No.
Yeah. So
like, they said this was going to be Stewart and Jackman's last time playing these characters, and oh boy,
yeah,
did they mean it.
Yep. Let's. I think for this one, we can talk about it without getting into spoilers.
I think so.
Yeah. So this is based off of Old Man Logan, right?
Not really.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying.
I mean, it is kind of, but they left out some of the sillier elements, like, you know, the Hulk's inbred children.
Oh God.
And
I've never read Old Man Logan, so I don't really know for sure. But holy shit.
Yeah, they were like Wolverine's landlords or some shit. It's been a while, but yeah, there were some really outlandish elements to that.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So yeah. This takes place. Was it 2029? Yeah. So it's in the
year
future.
the humans fought back against Skynet. But anyway.
Yeah. This it didn't go so well, but at least they won.
Yeah.
Anyway. So this is the future, and Logan is Wolverine is getting old, and he's not healing, and I guess the whole thing was his adamantium skeleton was kind of
poisoning his blood.
Yeah, and it was slowly killing him.
Yep.
And we got to see Logan hobble around in pain for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
They should have just called this Old Yeller.
Oh man. Oh my God. Yeah, because
down, boy.
Because throughout the entire movie, Wolverine was hurting and
constantly coughing,
hobbling around,
meds.
like having to brace, stand up, bracing himself, and drinking and coughing up blood and not healing and bleeding, and his claws hurt him. And the claws wouldn't come out all the way, and he had to
pull them out manually.
Yeah. It was very hard to watch, actually.
It was.
Just you're watching a character slowly die. Is basically
essentially
what's happening in this movie. It turns out that this organization in Mexico was using mutant DNA to create super soldiers with mutant powers.
Yeah.
Illegally, of course. And a bunch of nurses.
So basically the Mexican equivalent to Weapon X.
Yeah.
Its Canadian counterpart.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, they did it backwards.
Yeah, they did do it backwards.
You're doing it wrong. You crossed the wrong border. Anyway. We got turned around. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so some nurses broke all the kids out and was helping them escape. And Wolverine came across one because he was working as a chauffeur.
Yep, had his own limo.
Yeah.
That was a nice limo, too.
Yeah, until it got all fucked up.
Yeah.
So one of the nurses was holding X-23, Laura.
Yep.
Did she ever have a real name?
I don't know.
Because I've always only known her as X-23.
Yeah.
Who is a clone of Wolverine with adamantium skeleton and all. You know what I just realized?
What's that?
Growing up for her is gonna hurt.
Yes,
real bad, because the adamantium is gonna stay the same, and it's gonna hold back the growth process, and it's gonna it's horrifying to think about.
She's gonna be the world's most powerful little person.
Yeah, well, she already is.
True.
She
can stay that way.
She can take down a small militia of well-trained, enhanced goons
by herself.
Yeah.
She can take down an army of cyborgs, and she has foot claws, which Wolverine does not.
Yeah, she's had those in the comics. They've been hiding out in Mexico all this time, and he's trying to raise money to get him and Charles out of there. Charles, of course,
he's been keeping Professor X, who's old and senile and has bouts of seizures that cause everyone around him to feel pain and get paralyzed.
Yeah, it basically
in a water tank.
It shakes the earth and it causes everyone to like seize up.
Yeah,
and it too was.
It's like everyone having a mass stroke at once.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So he has to stay medicated. Meanwhile, the organization that created the kids is looking for X-23, and they're going after Wolverine, and they're also trying to find out what happened to the rest of the kids, and it's just mayhem, and killing, and death, and painful bodily movements, and medication. Oh my God, this movie was unpleasant.
Yeah, it really was, and it really is the bloodiest Marvel movie ever made. I think. Far and away, it actually beats Deadpool.
Yeah, I would say in terms of body count.
Yeah.
And I think we can attribute that mostly to Deadpool's budget, because let's be real, they didn't have a lot of budget in that movie.
Yeah, true.
The sequel, however, I don't know how bad that one's gonna be, but I'm sure they have a lot more money now, which means a lot more guys are gonna get kebabbed.
Yep. And a lot of people got skewered in this one too.
Oh yeah, through the face.
Through the face.
So, oh my God.
Dismembered limbs.
Oh. And it's just
nothing ends well for anybody in this movie. It's
nobody. Not even the bad guys.
No.
Or the good guys.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but
it really is like a Greek tragedy.
Yeah.
That's not Shakespearean tragedy, fucking Greek tragedy.
They used Johnny Cash as the end credits, and they used him in the trailers. Yeah. This movie is a Johnny Cash song come to life.
It really is.
Basically. Yeah.
Ugh.
So they're on the run from the government guys. Who was that other mutant that was with them? Caliban. Caliban?
Yeah.
Was he someone from a previous movie?
Nobody we ever met before,
yeah,
I think.
Because I'm trying to think.
And if we have, I certainly don't remember.
Yeah. I don't know. Especially now that the continuity is all fucked up. Which is a good reason to end this franchise once and for all.
Yeah.
Because I was actually having trouble trying to timeline everything while taking into consideration Days of Future Past. Because the first three movies, which all happen in a row, and then there's First Class, which took place way ahead of the first three movies.
Yes.
And then there's Days of Future Past, which starts in the future and then goes to, like, between.
Yeah.
And then there's X-Men Origin Wolverine, which is before that.
And then you have Apocalypse, which is, these timelines really are very fucking confusing.
Yeah.
But, I kind of thought Mr. Sinister would be involved in this at some point, only because at the end of Apocalypse, they had the suits and they had the briefcases with Essex Corp on it.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe Nathaniel had something to do with it, but I guess not.
Then, for all we know, that idea has been scraped because...
Yeah, probably.
If this is the end of the X-Men franchise, I really don't... I said this when we reviewed Apocalypse. Like, I don't know where they're going to go from here.
I don't think so.
I guess we could follow the adventures of X-23 and all of her school buddies.
Maybe they'll run into Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, I guess maybe they'll start like X-Factor or X-Force or something, or
well, Excalibur was England. But
yeah. Maybe like the Runaways. Oh no, the Runaways was different.
New Mutants, probably.
New Mutants, yeah. Generation X.
Oh God, no! Fuck that noise. No Generation X. That was ass. That was total ass.
That came and went in the blink of an eye.
Good.
I remember when they announced the TV show and it was like a big deal, and then suddenly like what happened to it? It's gone.
Yeah. We'd rather watch the X-Men cartoon. It was far and away a better product.
Oh, God, yes.
Yes.
Any of them, actually.
Got me into those comic books in the first place.
Yeah, fucking the 90s X-Men. Yep. Well, that was my jam, man.
Yep. Gambit's still my favorite.
Oh, hell yeah.
Far and away. And hopefully they don't make a super depressing Gambit movie. If they do the 4-part miniseries with, like, the Tithe Collector and all that shit, I will totally watch that.
Possible.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's... I don't know if they would, because I don't know if enough people know what that is.
Yeah.
Because while Gambit is a very popular character, he's not, like, top tier popular.
No.
You know, he's.
I'm just saying, I love.
He's always been there, but like in terms of his personal storylines, like I think the general populace.
But he does have an interesting backstory with him growing up as part of the Thieves Guild and then marrying the daughter of the head of the Assassins Guild and all the bullshit that went on with that.
I guess it depends on how much of a risk Fox wants to take.
Yeah, true.
But who knows? Anyway, Xavier and Logan in this movie were kind of great together.
Yes, they were. I don't think we've ever heard Professor X swear that much.
No.
Or fuck off, Logan.
Yeah. Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It was because it went from sad to kind of funny while they were the exchanges between them while they were on the road was pretty great.
Yeah, but as we said, nothing ends well.
No.
With a few exceptions, but yeah, for the most part, it's all. Ugh.
Even people we meet along the way.
Yeah, get caught up in this whirlwind of bullshit.
Hey, you're a likable character. Stab.
Hey guys, how's your health plan?
Only 2 days from retirement.
Yep, pretty much. So, like, even some of the villains though, I have to say, my biggest downside of this movie is that they weren't very memorable. Especially Xander, the doctor.
Well, he comes in like halfway through the movie.
Yeah, that is true.
And we like don't really know who he is or what his connection is at first.
The thing that hurt for me though was that he was played by one of my favorite actors of all time, Richard E. Grant, and he was just wasted here.
Yeah, sadly.
He's still wearing that jacket he wore in that overcoat he wore in How to Get Ahead in Advertising though. Apparently he just didn't get rid of it.
I guess not.
Let's tarry not. Anyway.
Hearing Professor X curse, hearing just Patrick Stewart in general just say some of that shit.
Yeah, it is funny.
Because when we first see him, he's in this steel water tower to, I guess, suppress the psychic waves,
which doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah,
because they still get outside.
He's like channeling like commercials and shit.
Yeah, he's basically like Johnny Five, just running around in a wheelchair, spouting commercial nonsense.
The new chalupa, Taco Bell.
Try it with chicken. Try it with steak.
It's funny, but it's also sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
At this point, he's in his 90s and he's just completely fucking senile.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to like poke fun at this movie.
It's just hard to watch.
I mean, I'm glad they had those little funny bits in between to help it out, but goddamn.
Yeah, it's still.
The girl who played X-23 was really good.
Yeah, she was.
She was as adorable as she was vicious.
Yeah, she really
as
was.
she was
Holy
deadly.
Shit.
And man, she attacks guys like luchador style.
Yep.
Like does head scissor takedowns and then El Fuerte and then just stabs.
She's just like slicing people in the throat like 619, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, she was really cute though, because you could tell like her whole thing was like she wanted a family.
Yeah.
And Logan, of course, was being Logan.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because if she is a direct clone of him, he's basically arguing with himself throughout the entire movie. There's too many Logans in this movie.
Yeah, there were.
That's another
Not
spoiler.
Getting into spoilers.
Yeah. Let's see what else was there. Did they say what happened to everyone else? All the other mutants? Because I'm trying to like backtrack. Because again, the X-Men franchise in the movies is kind of a mess, and I'm trying to go back and see if they mentioned anything about like what happened.
Well, they alluded to the incident at I almost said Winchester, fucking Shaun of the Dead, Westchester.
Yeah,
but they never really showed what happened. It was just alluded to.
They like Charles was like upset. Like they implied maybe something he did happened, or
you know what I think it was,
or the doctor was there because they mentioned like he got rid of the mutants, but then he cloned them for his own purposes or some.
Well, he was the one who got them to stop, being born or something like that. So there were no more natural mutants.
Oh, okay, because they did that whole thing about the genetic corn.
Yes.
Because they talked about that, and they said they put the corn syrup and everything. And
yeah.
Something about that like changes the genes. It was a whole commentary against corn syrup. Basically.
But I think, and I might be wrong about this, but the whole incident at Westchester and that whole thing, I think it might have been Onslaught.
Could have. That's like the one thing they haven't really explored.
Yeah, and who knows what timeline this is? So yeah, it very well could have happened.
The one least insane things they haven't explored with X-Men yet, because they haven't gone to space.
Yeah,
and they haven't gone to the Savage Lands.
They haven't gone to the Savage Land. They haven't gotten in the middle of that war between the Shi'ar and the Kree. But then again, the Kree are part of the MCU now. So
Disney, buy X-Men.
Yes,
for God's sakes, fix this. Make this all better. You have the power to do this.
You certainly have the funds. If you buy Star Wars.
Oh my God. I guess the one weird thing about this whole movie was the X-Men comics were in this movie, as well as a Wolverine action figure. Yeah. And they were implying that, people are just, writing these stories based on actual events. But it was very weird seeing like an actual Marvel X-Men's comic in an X-Men movie. Mm-hmm. That's something you'd see in a Deadpool movie. Yeah. That whole plot element was a little bit strange. Honestly, they didn't even really need it. Because the whole thing was the nurse that helped X-23 escape was get her to Eden, which is a place from the comics. And it turns out that she got the idea from the comics. Yeah. And it's like, oh, go here, because that's Eden. And then Wolverine realizes what it is. He goes, oh, no, she read it in a comic. Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, and it turns out it's real anyway. So, so that was kind of a strange thing. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else we can mention in this movie?
Not without spoiling a ton of shit.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
No.
We did it with Get Out because it's kind of late in the game already.
Yeah, exactly. But we can't do that. Yeah.
I think we gave enough information about this movie.
It was definitely good. I was just like, at the end of the movie, I was just like, fuck, man.
Yeah. It was a tough one to sit through.
I will spoil.
And I mean that in the best way possible.
Yeah, it was a grueling affair, but it was one of those things that you just couldn't turn your eyes away.
Yeah.
But I will spoil one thing. There is nothing after the credits.
Yeah, don't stay after the credits.
So don't stay after the credits. Don't waste your time.
So I guess all there's left to wonder is, where do they go from here? Because all these characters are retired, basically. All the actors have retired their characters. There's still the Deadpool movie. They mentioned that they still want to go to the Mr. Sinister storyline, but I don't know how.
Yeah,
it would have to take place in a different timeline. Like, we'd have to just assume this happens distant into the future. Fuck, man. They need the franchise as great as it's been.
Deadpool's right. The timelines are really confusing.
Exactly. I mean, the series has had ups and downs, but it's very, very varied in quality for each of the movies.
Yeah.
Personally, Origins Wolverine is probably the worst one of them all.
X3 for me.
Yeah. I think
only because at least in the movies, I fucking hate Jean Grey. Seriously.
Yeah, the thing about that is, that movie was pretty bad. I think there's still some merit to it. Like, a few things were good.
Movie with her in it, she's probably one of the most, if not the most powerful mutant in existence, and she's just standing there, staring at shit gormlessly.
Mutants, but try beings in the Marvel universe.
Well, true. If you count the Phoenix Force, yeah.
Yeah, the Phoenix is one of the top ones.
Yeah, but I mean, you have Magneto standing right there, lifting a goddamn bridge, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
Same thing in Apocalypse. Same thing. Like, Xavier is pleading for you to help him, and you're just like, what? There's just a close-up on her face as she's just staring at him. Just staring at McAvoy gormlessly. It's like, do something!
This whole franchise for Fox... This whole franchise for Fox, it's had ups and downs. I think what it all comes down to is Fox deserves the You Tried award.
The participation
trophy. And they did a pretty good job. They had a good stride going, and then after the bad movies, and they're like, oh no, we're rebooting it with Days of Future Past. Now everything's different. No, okay, well now where does everything fit in? Yeah. Because they were referencing things in this movie that happened in the first couple movies. Right. So are those still in continuity? Disney, buy X-Men. buy this franchise. Save it from mediocrity.
Stop
for God's sake.
Confusing.
And you know what? We were talking about this when we came out of the theater because even though Hugh Jackman said he's done with Wolverine, I read a thing that said that he will come back if they put Wolverine in the Avengers, which would be amazing.
True.
Disney, get your shit together and buy up the rest of Marvel. Stop just playing with yourself and do something.
You already have Spider-Man, You
need something after the Infinity War.
That is true.
You need something.
It can't just be Avengers forever, bro.
No. I hate to say it, man. Yeah.
You gotta get the X-Men at some point. You gotta bring it all together.
Yep. So I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I am looking forward to Deadpool. I saw the teaser the other day.
Yeah, the teaser played before the credits.
Yeah, it was not the extended teaser though.
No,
you got to go online to watch the extended teaser, and you're gonna want to watch the extended teaser.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So Old Man Logan, thumbs up. A very bloodied and battered and shaky thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yes.
But yeah, still a thumbs up nonetheless.
Yep.
So, you got anything left to add, or?
Not really. Just
we're done,
man.
We're gonna go watch some X-Men cartoons to lift our spirits a little bit.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, great movie, but
preferably the episode with Mojo because that's the best.
We gotta watch the Christmas one, the one where Jean and Gambit were arguing in the kitchen. That shit was hilarious.
No, from the Mojo episode, my favorite thing was Long Shot and Spiral. Hey, I once dated an actress with two heads. Oh yeah, was she nice? Yes and no.
No. I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
So we'll see you whenever the next thing comes out.
Yep, later.